You know, you can be really good at something. And then there's someone that has a feel for something. They just get it. They understand it. They know it.
Early on, as early as 5 or 6 years old, I had kind of this infatuation with footwear. I guess you could say I was ahead of the curve, but for me, it's just kind of who I am. You know, you couldn't tell me as a high school kid that I was not going to the NBA. I'm 5'6". Ain't too many 5'6" guys in the NBA. So I started off in the stock room. I changed it. I ended up bringing athletic footwear into Nordstrom.
And then, bam, the Nike thing comes.
G-Money.
Gentry.
Gentry.
G-Money.
G-Money. Gentry, my boy.
G was at the top of the list of people that we wanted to bring in. He was a part of the original Jordan team.
Yeah, he came in and never looked back. Lit a lot of different parts of the business on fire in the process.
You know, probably the king of consumer insight.
I was one of the few people to sit down with the founder of Nike, who was Phil Knight, and sell him on the idea of why Jordan should have a separate brand.
At the point where he retired, there were people who were concerned maybe the brand couldn't last. I mean, we were early days trying to envision brand Jordan. There's no way we would have seen where it went. You know, we knew it was going to go somewhere, but Gentry took it there.
When we started it as a separate brand, it was a $160 million business, and then obviously it grew to what it is today. That's above $6 billion. Millennials are now becoming adults, and they're entrepreneurial in spirit, and how they carry themselves is really important. Sneakers aren't always going to be relevant if you're going into a hedge fund guy. Like, you got to look the part. This is a brand, it's called Code by Gentry. What Code does, it allows this consumer to meet everything that they had in the sneaker world with comfort, but yet with the sophistication and elegance and styling that allows them to dress themselves up. We look at the consumer as anywhere from 19 to 27, 28 years old. But we know that as that consumer starts to have more disposable income and is, looking to elevate his look, that it actually extends all the way up to 50-year-olds. Blending cultures, blending inspiration, sustainability, all of that came together to create a very compelling product.
One of the things Gentry really taught me, and he lived by, was, we're building this brand for the consumers first, and we need to make sure that we hear their voice. He always challenged us to look outside of our industry and try to find inspiration in unique places. Cars, planes.
Anything and everything can be inspirational. The fun stuff for me is the creative part. That is the fun part of it.
Gentry's mindset was always, if you're looking at what the competitor's doing, you're going to end up looking like them. And so look at something that's totally different.
I've helped design products from hummingbirds that I've looked out a window and saw. And throughout the entire journey that consumers will go on with this, they'll understand all of the details. The traction pattern that we used on the shoe actually spells out the word code. They actually have these elastic laces that allow you to wear the shoe as a slip-on. We intentionally made that sock liner red. We want every customer to feel like they're walking on the red carpet.
Gentry travels around the world and has given his own money to do basketball camps and clinics and help in communities.
If I can give someone, a leg up and they don't have to go through the trials and tribulations that I had to go through.
So his whole purpose in life has been to make it better for others.
Especially young kids that look like me, they need to see that there's someone that looks like them that has achieved certain things, and this might allow them to achieve those same type of things or even more.
I think there's something very, very unique about the space that Code is going to fill, and authentically so.
No matter where you go, there's a dress code. And we want to make sure that the footwear that we create allows this consumer to meet the dress code no matter where they are.